A great question, and I'm just going to start by saying water is the most important thing in the agricultural industry. Without it, nothing grows and everything dies. And I'm just going to reiterate the fact that the Telegra Dam proposal at Dungog was approved. It was a major project that could have gone ahead and it could have saved us through the last major drought, but it did not happen. It was approved, and I don't know why it didn't happen, but that just goes to show you how much the current government cares about the agricultural industry. It was approved and it did not happen. I'd like to see Crown land sown down for haymaking in drought periods. We've got a lot of Crown land that could be made, put to hay. The government could be baling it, paying contractors to bale it, and we could be giving it out to our agricultural industry in times of need. And about the government funding for the drought, they were offering farmers $12,000, and if you owed too much in tax, it had to come off your tax. So you couldn't even buy feed for your cattle if you owed too much tax. That's appalling. That shouldn't have even been structured into it. We want to build major dam infrastructure as well as local dam infrastructure. We want to make it clear to farmers what they can do with their runoff and their water. We want to let them know that they can build extra dams, and we want to actually help assist in small dams as well as large dams, not just the massive dams, but your local dams for your local farmers. Also, we want to redirect foreign aid back into the industries as well as agricultural industries. My view on foreign aid is we give away $4.2 billion. I mean, if it'd go to good funding for other countries, I mean, all well and good, but we could be putting it back through our industries, paying our taxpayers to build our industries. If governments need our aid, we could be giving it to them in raw materials that our government has produced through our industries, as in clothing, food, by our farmers, raw steel and raw timber with renewable forests. This all could be done with foreign aid money, and we could prop up a lot of countries forever with it instead of us taxpayers having to fork out more money in tax to prop up other governments, when we could be doing it by paying our own workers the money and doing it that way. As well, I just want to state that I'm a local farmer in the Dungog district, and my grandparents were, on my mother's side, they were dairy farmers as well, so I'm pretty close with the dairy industry. I've got two neighbours that have closed down over the last 12 months with their dairy farm. The main thing was the milk price and price of power. The power was breaking their back, and the milk, they weren't getting any money for their milk. I remember my grandparents telling me about the glory days of the milk, where they used to get 10 times what they'd get per month now with bugger all electricity prices. Back in the day, it was the glory days, and I don't see why we can't bring it back to those days. Like I said, whatever's lost can be brought back, and I'm willing to be the man to make that change. Thank you.